but we realized that we were in a potentially dangerous situation ourselves and might need to evacuate our house. Suddenly, a fire broke out less than a mile away from our home, and the smoke was rising as tall as a 20-story building. And we had two choices. One choice was we panic and we rush and we do whatever we need to do. That's one choice. But within a few minutes, I had this, and I did, my heart rate raced. I felt, oh, this is serious. And I experienced a shift very quickly, became very calm and peaceful. And my girlfriend told me that she just followed my lead, and suddenly we were just in this calm and peaceful space. We did what we needed to do. We had time to rent a van, get it back to the house, get ready to load it. We knew we had about 2 hours if the fire moved in our direction. And in fact, the wind was pushing away from us, which was remarkable, and we were spared. So oftentimes we're in a relationship and she takes the lead. I mean, you never know who's going to be more resourceful in the moment when you're in a relationship. And that's the great thing, is that a productive relationship means somebody's always present to take the lead. And we're not here to talk about relationships necessarily, but it's the relationship with ourselves. And a friend of mine in San Francisco, we were talking, he commented that you surrendered to the circumstances. And in an interesting kind of way, I did surrender. But the way that I see it was that I acknowledged the reality of the situation and I accepted the circumstances. And to the degree that I accepted the circumstances was the degree that I could relax and say, okay, what's on the table? What has to be done next? If I had been in resistance, for example, my ego, and that's where resistance comes from, your ego tends to want to push your essence back and fight those circumstances. You know, we're in life in this world, and the world gives us plenty of opportunities to fight and to find a good fight to stand up for, even when it's not necessary to fight, even when it could be much more productive just to stand back and let things fizzle away because they're really not that important anyway. And so therein lies a clue that, you know, when our ego is in the way, we tend to remain attached to the fear, to the anger. We tend to remain attached to the drama. Oh my God, there's a fire and it's coming in our direction. You know, we could kick and scream and rush and put the dogs in the car and get everything ready to go, or we could just handle it and do what we needed to do and make a couple of phone calls so we had a place to go, or find a hotel, or do whatever we needed to do. We were very fortunate. Thousands of people lost their homes. And after speaking with many of them, I realized that most people have that capacity to be calm in the face of disaster.